All right, y'all, the NFL draft is very soon, like super duper duper soon. And Josh Rosen has spoken with almost every single outlet, not necessarily praising himself, but wanting to prove the narrative wrong. Some people in this very office had a huge problem with this quote that we're about to show you. I personally love it. Here is what he said.
Do you think there is a decent chance you're number one?
I don't care. I just want to go to a team. I mean, I've always been the number 2 guy. I mean, coming out of high school, Ricky Town was the dude. He was going to SC. I was going to UCLA. He was number 1 in the country. I was number 2, and he was going to bring USC back to the promised land. Blake Barnett, after Ricky kind of faded away a little bit, Blake Barnett was the Elite 11 MVP. He was the dude that was going to go to Bama, win a couple championships, and call it quits, go to the league as a first overall pick. You don't really hear about him too much. Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, these dudes that are these exotic, cool, like flashy quarterbacks. That number 1 pick, all this stuff, and I'm number 2. And you know what? I'm going to sit here. And in a couple of years, when all is said and done, I'm confident that I'll still be standing.
You have to bet on yourself.
Yes, exactly. I agree.
You have to bet on yourself. I have seen nothing wrong with that statement.
You know who saw something wrong with that statement?
Who?
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
You see what I mean? No?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I mean, but it's also a headline. I don't think
it's a negative headline.
It's a headline. It's a headline to grab attention.
Of a negative connotation.
Sure. I don't see anything wrong with him betting on himself. I feel like he's doing everything the right way. And honestly, you can't underestimate somebody. And if he's not known to be a vocal guy like this.
Oh, he is.
You think so?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not to this extent though.
No,
like the arrogance is pretty like.
I don't know.
You can't even see my hand. That's how high it is.
My opinion on this is
arrogance / confidence.
Right, but how I would separate the two and say don't take his confidence for arrogance. Like he's been super confident since he came out of high school, as he stated. He's been super confident since he's been in college. He has understood his body more than many others. And also we hear this from literally every single player that has ever come out of the NFL draft. It's not like, oh yeah, I think I'm like pretty good. It's like,
because nobody wants a player that's damn.
Let me ask you a question. You know what the narrative would have been if he were like, yeah, I hope I'm the 5th quarterback taken. They'd be like, every single sports writer, like this is the middle ground that confuses the fuck out of me. Is that everybody is like, well, wait a minute. He just said that he's the shit. And he said that he's awesome. And he said that he's the last man standing in this quarterback draft class. Yet if he were to say, yeah, I hope I'm taken in the 1st round. Where's the confidence from Josh Rosen?
They'd say that he isn't ready.
They'd say that he isn't ready. They'd say that he doesn't have a good, strong head on his body because he's not mentally tough. There's no mental fortitude because he just hopes to be taken in the 1st round. No, every single athlete does this. So let's just try to get past
because it demonstrates that you're ready. It demonstrates that you're confident. It demonstrates that your team can rely on you because you're able to put up whatever it's expected to put up. It's 1,000% true, which is, again, I'm not arguing.
No, I know you're not arguing. I'm arguing with myself because I'm mad at the history that has gone on in sports media, how we continue to be hypocrites with one another, and how we're like, oh, basically what I said previously, there is no right answer in this situation at all for Josh Rosen. Never. And there's never a right answer for any other player. Because guess what? If someone were to, who was it? Chris Johnson said, oh, I could race a cheetah and I could beat it. Right, and everyone had that reaction, like, cocky, arrogant.
That's perfect.
And then he did, and he won. Like every single player thinks they're the best. That is the mind-driven, somewhat egotistical but confident nature of every single athlete. They have to have it every single year. So Josh Rosen saying that he will be the last man standing, and we're like, show that Yahoo screenshot again. It was like, oh, what a dick. Calls out, what was it? Josh Rosen managed to call out 4 other quarterbacks in a stick. No, he didn't call them out. He proved from a historical context of his young career that he's still standing and he's been doubted and he's going to be doubted again. Here are a few of his quotes. I don't really care where I go as long as they sincerely believe I'm the best fit for them, because I promise you're going to put absolutely every ounce of effort I have, I'm going to put rather, every ounce of effort I have into this game to be the most successful, and I'm very confident I'm going to be the last man standing in the draft class when it is all said and done. I hope the team does their homework, and I hope the team picks me because they think I'm going to be the best fit for that organization. There cannot be a better answer.
It's fair. It's fair. And honestly, especially like from a fan's perspective, you want, if he gets drafted to your team, you want somebody with that kind of, what's the word? It's not confidence because we've been repeating it so often, but it's kind of like, I'm like breaking through the door. I'm here to play, like ready to just unleash whatever it is.
That door.
Gusto.
I did.
Gusto?
But yeah, that's it.
All right, sweet. Let us know your thoughts, youtube.com/UID Sports.